Welcome to Being at Home with George. I'm excited to be here, and let's begin the way we always begin, by creating the possibility of being able to say yes, to embrace whatever comes up, and to generate the hope and to create space so that we can choose wisely. And one of the things that I've been reflecting on lately, been extremely busy, and I feel like not only am I busy, but the world is moving really fast, and there's a lot of chaos. And over the last several months, and one of the reasons I haven't been able to record these at homes is because there's so much going on. Either I don't have the time or I don't have the energy to engage in some of the things that I want to engage in. And so just being able to recognize, I feel this need to slow things down, to take a pause for the cause, to really actually do less instead of more, and to simplify and just to ask the questions like, what do I really need? What's really important? Instead of trying to do a lot of things, just trying to slow myself down and be able to have a quality experience of just being. And it's interesting because I've been talking about this, and recently, the last several days, I've been having back to back to back to back. It's just worked out that way. And today I had a busy day. And so on my way from one event to another, I decided that in the drive, I was going to not listen to anything, to be in the silence and stillness and actually experience the activity of driving. And not only driving, but being in my body and being at ease with it. And it's interesting because recently I got some hearing aids. And so one of the things I discovered is actually wearing hearing aids and how it's actually disoriented. I feel disoriented because I'm hearing things that I haven't heard before, or I haven't heard in a long time. And it's the same thing with glasses. It's like when I put on the glasses, it has an impact on my mood simply because I'm noticing things that I didn't notice. And when you notice things you didn't notice, it opens up a whole new experience, a whole new world. And so I reflect and say, well, am I doing that because I'm slowing down, or is it because I have aids that allow me to see clearly? And so maybe it's really about, how can I create the possibility of seeing things in new and fresh ways? How can I ask myself, am I really seeing everything I can see? Am I really hearing everything I can hear? Am I really thinking everything I can think? Am I opening it up so that I could have a broader experience of my responses in that space between stimulus and response? So can I embrace, say yes to the fact that, my hearing is not 100%, and that I might check it out. And what I've discovered is you don't know what you don't know. And so it wasn't until I got the hearing aids that I could really say, yeah, I know I'm having trouble making things out. But now with the hearing aids, I have the ability to actually hear what I wasn't hearing. And I could see how it enhances my confidence and it enhances my ability, my brain to function and to actually start to process things in ways that help me be more present and feel more, and actually feel more alive. And I could talk about it with my glasses. As I wear bifocals. And so if I try to read something looking from the distance part of my bifocals, it's nebulous. I can see it, but I have to really work hard to do it. But if I remember that I can look at the reading part, then everything is sped up in terms of my ability to process stuff. So if things are already sped up and things are chaos and we need to just slow down and pause things, it's helpful if I have, like, mindfulness is allowing me to see things in ways that actually allow me to not work so hard and at the same time keep it simple. And so I feel like it's a metaphor. And it's not like, okay, well, you're hard of hearing and you're hard of seeing. It's like knowing that I could use some help, knowing I'm not seeing things clearly, knowing I'm not hearing things clearly. And so when I can see things clearly and hear things clearly, then that embracing of whatever comes up and generating the hope and making wise choices is enhanced. And it's as simple as this idea of just be still and know, just slow down and ask the question, what's important now? Or what's the one thing that makes everything else easier? or unnecessary, so I can actually not be so sped up and get involved in this instantitis that we're all experiencing.